What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, I am back, people. You already know, man. I don't talk about it, I be about it. But anyways, real quick, I wanted to jump to this subject about my fitness program. This is for those people that are new to watching my program. What I do right here on High Power Fitness, I put together you the perfect workout plan, a daily workout plan that comes with videos that I track daily on my personalized training app. We discuss your fitness goals and where you want to take it, because there's different levels to this. You know, you might just want to lose a few pounds for an upcoming event. I got you. You might want to get ripped and fit. I got you. You might want to just build on your strength training, to become a power lifter. I got you. I've been there. I've done that. I have a blueprint to success, people. No matter what type of fitness journey that you're interested in, I got you. I know how to get you there. So don't beat around the bush. Don't be spinning your wheels and not knowing where to get started, because all it will do is discourage you, people. I'm telling you right now. I know from experience, man. I've got a lot of years putting in the work to figuring out how to get you to where you need to be at. You know, some people question me, AOG, are you going to get any more size? No, I'm cool with where I'm at right now. You know, I'm not going to put on any more weight. Maybe 10 more pounds, you know, go up to about a buck 75. And sorry about that, buck 80. I'm a buck 70 right now. A buck 80, you know, I'm cool with that, because, you know, I'm on my way to be 54. You know, it's a lot easier to sustain, and I benefit the most by being lean and fit. You know, my days of being bulky and strong and all that shit, that's done and over with already. You know, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody, but if you're looking to become any way and any type of look that you're trying to acquire, I got you. I know how to get you there, man. I've had every look you could think of, man. I'm telling you right now. If OG don't talk about it, he'd be about it. And for my team members, man, that are out there doing their thing, I'm proud of you guys, especially the new cats that reached out, you know, because a lot of them, the ones that reached out to me, they come from other states. You know, I got a couple from the Ozarks and shit, Missouri, Oregon, and they had really bad reception, and they got minimum how should I say, access to gyms where they live at. So I build them body weight workouts, and they're cool with that, because like I've said in the past, and I'm going to tell you today as well, you know, you don't have to spend countless hours at the gym to get results, you know, because them countless hours that you're putting in at the gym and away from your family, that's valuable family time that you cannot get back, people. So I've learned to manipulate the body where you don't have to involve that much of working out. 90%, I would say 90% of your results will come from nutrition. And you guys need to keep in mind as well here too, because a lot of people believe you got to lose weight to get healthy. No, it's the opposite. First, you got to get healthy first before you start to lose that weight. You know, you got to get your eating right. And I'm familiar with all the different diets, you know what I mean? And that the best diet is what's going to work for you. Normally when I start you off on my program, I start you off with what the diet that I worked with. You know, I count my macronutrients, but I change it up every now and then. But with my team members, I keep it simple, you know what I mean? Because I'm a firm believer, you know, work smart, not hard. You know, keep it simple. That way you get results, you know, a lot easier. You know, you try to get fancy with it, shit gets complicated. You know, so in other words, simple scales and fancy fails. Anyways, people, with that being said, you know, I don't want to keep on rambling on about this. I know you guys are usually trying to get a little war story out of me and stuff like that. So I'm going to give you a little story back to Biscaloo. If you guys are familiar with Biscaloo Center, you know, it was a lower level jail. I believe it was lower level. It was straight love when I went there. You know what I mean? It was rocking and rolling though. You know what I mean? Not as bad as Central Jail. Not one place would be as bad as Central Jail. Men's Central Jail was off the hook, people. And during my time, every day we were at war, man. We were at war. If it wasn't with the Judas, it was with another race, you know. And like I said, I did play a big role in that part of that segregation, and it was to benefit both races. You know what I mean? They did it because it just created too much chaos. You know, because we found ourselves going against the Judas as well, because the Judas, they were grimy back then. You know what I mean? Until the feds rolled up and started watching them, and now there's cameras everywhere in there. I mean, during my time, man, you could get away with some stuff. People, if you only knew, you know what I mean? I wish I could speak on it, but if we ever see each other in person, anyone, hey, come up to me and chop it up with me, man. I'll give you a motherfucking war story that will blow your socks off. I got to be very careful on what I do right here on this YouTube channel, But anyways, people, like I said, Biscaloo Center, man. I ended up going down to Biscaloo Center for a second time, and I had got a gun case. It was a little county time that I did, so I went and did most of my time. I was over there in Wayside Supermax, and once I came close to my the ending of my time, they came up with this program. It was like a drug rehabilitation program, and see, I wasn't really too much into the dope then. I was more of an alcoholic, I was bad at drinking. I drank like a motherfucking fish, man. I've drank myself sometimes sober, I'm telling you. But anyway, that's nothing to brag about. I'm not glamorizing that shit, because all it did was fuck me up in the long run, people. But yeah, so they came up with this program. It was called I forget the correct name for it, but this program was linked to a place called the Impact Center in Pasadena, man. And I said, you know what, man, I need to get right, man, because I'm gonna end up getting washed up. I'm just running amok out there, too crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was actually, before I caught my first case, I was enlisted to go to the military. I signed up for the Air Force, and I fucked that off. And that'll be another story I'll come and talk about one other day. You know what I mean? When I went to court and faced that judge, they tried to get him to waive the crime that I committed, but they said, due to the nature of the crime, we are not waiving it. You are going to jail, sir. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I laugh about it. The reason I laugh about it, people, is because I'm living my best life now. I believe everything happens for a reason, and whatever happened to me in the past is what made me for who I am today, people. But anyways, back to Biscaloo. I know I'll be bouncing around everywhere, people. Just bear with me. Like I said, I'm not a professional at this. I'm just being me, people. I'm keeping it real, 100%. Never try to put any fucking extra salsa on the taco. Never. Just keep it 100 and being me. And I'm not trying to be like the next person, because that's just boo-boo. That's just out the door. Be yourself. If you can't be yourself, man, I don't know what to tell you. That's all bad. But anyways, back to Biscaloo Center. So anyways, I signed up for this program, man. And keep in mind, a lot of cats, they sign up to the program because you figure, oh, fuck yeah, we'll get our time cut short, man. Hell yeah. And you actually did. But when they came up with this program, my time was already done, man. I only had like about a month left to do, But I said, fuck that, man. I got to make a change, because I already had that mentality. I already had directas to homies that I was going to hook up with when I got out, because we're going to go do our thing. So I said, man, if I do that, man, I'm going to just come right back, being a disappointment to my family. So I tried, you know what I'm saying? And I was pretty young. I think it was only like about 18 years old, and yeah, so I went to the Biscaloo Center, went through their treatment program, the Impact Center, whatever they call that shit. I forget the name, what it was, but I know they were linked up with the Impact Center in Pasadena, and that Impact Center was actually ran by a motorcycle club. I'm not going to put them out there, but if you guys know, you know. So anyways, I go through this program right there, man, and keep in mind, I'm how should you say? I was raised a certain way, in my neighborhood. You know what I mean? You mind your own business. You don't see nothing, don't know nothing. You don't know anything. You didn't hear anything. But when I signed up with this program, oh my God, there were so many motherfucking deputy juras in there. For those of you that know, you guys know. My God, I thought I was going to catch another case. It's a good thing that my time was so short. So they pretty much put a rush order on my process. They wanted to get me to that program because, obviously they're making feria with the county. The county's making feria, and the people that run the program are going to be making feria too because, they're funded by I believe the state, more than likely, the state of California for having that rehabilitation home. It still exists today, But anyways, I was glad to get out of there, man, because, man, when I landed in this fucking place, Mescalú Center, my goodness. I mean, these people, they might as well have been, how should I say, some bird singing motherfuckers, boy, and I just, I had to get out of there. So anyways, like I said, they rushed my program. I went through the program and all that. They fucking offered fucking acupuncture and all that bullshit. I used to do the little meetings. I tried to learn the 12-step program and all that, and their sobriety, what is that, God granted the serenity to accept the things. You guys know what I'm talking about, man. For those of you that done it, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I still say that's probably the only prayer I really know. I wish I knew more, but I'm keeping it real, people. But anyways, yeah, so I ended up getting transferred out of there, man. It was a good thing because, individuals were rolling up there and I was questioning them. I thought I honestly believed I was going to catch another case, man, because these people, oh my God, they were in violation in my eyes. But, and I was like the only one, there, like, already out the door, you know what I mean? I only had like about a month left of my time, and, these individuals, they were looking at a good little issue of time. So that was their escape to get out of there, But yeah, so anyways, I get transferred out and I go to this place, the Impact Center, man. And I roll up there and it's like, damn, this is cool right here, you know what I mean? But oh my goodness, there's people. I'm not gonna keep this story dragging on, but yeah, man, I rolled up to this place and they label you as a child and shit like this. I'm like, what the kind of bullshit is this? I look like a motherfucking child. Yeah, I know I'm only 18 and all that, but I've done, been through the business, you know what I mean? Growing up in the hood and, doing what I had to do to survive the hood and, do my part as being part of the hood, for those of you that know, But anyways, yeah, so I land there and individuals are acting funny, man. And they got individuals that came down for the feds, that were been down like 15 years and all that, but they had stretches, and this is their gateway to get out back then. There's it was their opportunity. So these fools that I can't speak, how they run it in the feds, because I never did fed times. All my time's always been in the state. But these individuals, man, I question them. It's like, wow, damn, these fools are acting like they're not so much like Judas right here, but they're acting like, man, come on now, mind your own motherfucking business. That's the way I grew up. But I guess it was to benefit the program or something, to keep it running. That you couldn't have people, in other words, like me, just running amok in there. You know what I mean? That would defeat the whole purpose of rehabilitation. But long story short on this, you know what I mean? These individuals try to speak a little bit too much on me. And like I said, me back in them days, I was active. And, like I said, I just did my whole, my little county lid that I did back then in the Supermax. And, for those of you that know, it was off the hook. So I was like, active like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? Ready to get off on anybody at a given time. So a particular individual, you know what I mean? These people, the same individuals that we were at war with, this individual happened to be kind of like running the program right there. To me, it was like more he was running his motherfucking mouth and just not even low key, straight out telling on people, you know what I mean? It's like, why? Come on, man, what the fuck? Don't be watching me, fool. You know what I mean? Worry about your motherfucking self. Let me do me. You know what I mean? But he tried to hold that threat to me like, oh, why you fuck up? You know what I mean? There you go back to chat. Motherfucker, don't threaten me with a good time shit. So anyways, this fool tried to come in my room one night, and I used that as a part, like I was sleeping, you know what I mean? The lights were off and all that, because there was a couple bunks per room, right? And this individual, he was like fucking the night watch or something like that, neighborhood watch and shit. He would go in there and check. So when this fool came in my room, I got his ass. I beat the dog shit out of him. I'm not gonna say what race he was, but just keep in mind the reason why I did so is because this individual when I was doing time in the county, they wouldn't even be doing what this is. At least not the real ones would. But this shady ass motherfucker, he thought he was like I said, neighborhood watch, man. And I beat the dog shit out of this fool, man. And you know, I seen his silhouette and I knew it was him. You know what I'm saying? But it was my way of getting at him. I ended up getting kicked out of the program, and yeah, I had to go back to the county jail. And I've told you guys in the last, I've never received that lucky 7. But what they did with me over there, because I was so short, and I was at the program, I guess that time went towards my credit. All they did was they didn't even process me in. They just let me go. You know what I mean? They continued me on probation back then. But yeah, so that's what happened, man. So I just wanted to bring you guys a quick little story, man. You just never know who you're doing time with, man. Some of them motherfuckers tend to be deputy trustees, deputy inmates, and so on and so on. And then when you go to them rehabilitation homes, hey, I have nothing against them. Rehabilitate yourself, people, because the best in life is to be sober, man. Sober, clarity, knowing what's going on around you at all times is a gift that you do not want to lose, people. When your fucking mind is polluted and fogged up with all that fucking nonsense that goes on in this world and the negative thoughts of other people, their beliefs and all that, it just keeps you limited on what you could do in life, you know. So focus on yourself, become that best version of yourself, and you know, that self-love. Learn to love yourself, you know. Put yourself up there and on that pedestal, you know what I mean? Life is good, people. Any day above the ground is a good day. I'm telling you, man. I'm living proof of it. So I'm going to bring this story to an end, people. If you guys are still struggling and not knowing where to get started, whether it be mindset, fitness, or nutrition, I got you. You already know how to reach me. Shoot me a DM on my Instagram at High Power Fitness, or leave me a comment right here, or email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. I got you, people. I'm telling you right now, it'll be the best investment of your life, man. Once you start working on yourself and seeing the changes, other people around you, people that always put you on the shine, start acknowledging you because they see that you've been working on yourself and now you're a trustworthy person. They get curious and want to know. And then it opens up doors, people. It really does. You know what I'm saying? And to my team member before I go, Julio Sanchez, Mr. Gotos, my boy, I'm proud of you, G. Keep doing your thing, man. I'll be seeing you soon. You already know. But anyways, people, yeah, remember to hit the like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I don't care what kind of comment you leave, just leave a comment. That way you guys could get me into the, I guess they call it the algorithm bullshit. I don't even know what that is. You know what I mean? I'm just going by what I hear on other channels. But yeah, leave a comment, like and subscribe, put your notification bell on all, and make sure you share my channel with other people. All right? Now, with that being said, you already know, man. Get up and get yours, baby. Let's do this.